Ready to go. It's very nice here. It is 74 degrees, and we are underway. Jeremy Pena back in the lineup as he fouls one away, and it's 0-1. And that's a called third strike as Springs picks up a strikeout to start his outing. The ball hit in the air to center field. Denzel Clark has it lined up. A center fielder who can rob home runs with the best of them puts it away on Jordan for the second out.
Catching the bottom rail, but he's been a better hitter because of it.
That one was close. It just missed. Altuve drawing his 9th walk of the season, second only to Mike Trout. Altuve on the go. It's a ground ball to the first baseman. That's Nick Kurtz making the play on one hop. One walk. One left on. We head to the bottom of the first. It'll be Christian to a 1 for 17, as Blummer told you. Those numbers don't compute with the Astros on the mound. He goes after the first pitch and skies one to deep left. All the way to the wall is Bryce Matthews, and he came feet away from his first home run of the season. Astros. Checks his swing on a 3-1 pitch, and no swing, says Vic Carapazza. That'll be a walk. Langoliers draws a 1-out walk. This one popped high in the air. Carlos Correa out. He's got a long way to go. Still going, and CC gets there in foul territory. He kept looking for help from Bryce Matthews, but Matthews was playing very deep, and Carlos stayed with it for the out.
Also, it was wild in the zone, gave up a couple of home runs in that outing.
There's a 3-0 swing, and it's a line drive caught by Bryce Matthews. Christian Javier gets out of the inning with a line out to left. Bill hitless until the 9th. They ended up going a 6-pitcher combined 1-hitter. Christian Walker sends this one to center. Denzel Clark back on it, and he will make the play for out number 1. Off the end of the bat, past the mound, running to his left to make the play, Jeff McNeil, and the new A coming over from the Mets in a trade this offseason makes the play for out number 2. Exception. Swing and a foul tip caught by Langoliers, and Myers is out for the final out. 2 strikeouts for Springs. We head to the bottom of the second. Puts the ball in play, and Christian Walker tells Altuve he's got it, which he does for the first out. He got hit around early in his career by the A's, but a 2.47 ERA his last 9 starts, and he picks up strikeout number 600 in his career. Christian Javier becoming the 27th pitcher in Astros history to get to 600 strikeouts. Here's Max Muncy. And he laces one into left field for the A's first hit of the night. First hit for either side as Muncy delivers a single with 2 outs. After starting the year 0-4. Shot the other way, past Carlos Correa into left field. Jeff McNeil has a base hit. A couple of 2-out hits for the A's. Muncy and McNeil putting 2 runners on with 2 outs. Clark the batter. Clark hits one through the hole and into left field. Being waved around third is Muncy. Here comes the throw by Matthews. It's a strong throw, but it's not quite in time, and the A's take a 1-0 lead on their 3rd consecutive hit of the inning. Got him.
Sweeper.
Christian Javier strands 2, but the A's get on the board first with an RBI single by Denzel Clark and lead at 1-0. 2 frames, but he was able to shut out the Astros in the first 2 innings tonight. This one towards the middle, and a diving stop by Wilson, but he can't make the transfer. That was a ball that was going to be a tough play, even if he did come up with the ball cleanly. So Yiner's going to have himself an infield hit. And he hits the ball into center field, coming on Denzel Clark. He'll make the play. Yiner has to retreat back to first. That'll be the first out of the inning. And Jeremy ropes one down the left field line. Fair ball. Yiner Diaz heading to third, waiting for a sign from Paris Chica. He'll be held up. Jeremy into second base with his first extra base hit of the year. It's a 1-out double. The Astros with runners on second and third. far in the dirt. He tries to leave this 3-1 pitch. He does give him a strike, and he hammers it deep to right field. All the way back goes Lawrence Butler. This will easily tie the game. Tagging and scoring will be Yainer Diaz. Pena gets to third, and the Astros have tied the game at 1 on Yordan Alvarez's 7th RBI of the year. Swing percentage in the major leagues. And he takes a close one. They're going to challenge this. It's either going to be the final out of the inning, or Altuve has drawn his 10th walk of the year. Shea Langoliers hits his helmet for a challenge.
I think the A's, we'll have to see. Oh my gosh, how much of the baseball got it? That's crazy.
What? The smallest sliver. The smallest sliver of the baseball getting the corner.
Enhancements, but there's been a few things, especially down here in the dugout.
Go ahead, that's a fly ball to center, Julia.
So, well, unfortunately, I have the entire ground crew down here with me, or I would show you a little.
Next level.
That's going to be in ball 4. Javier walking his second batter of the game. So Soderstrom draws a 1-out walk. And Rooker lays off, so he draws his first walk of the season. And Javier has now walked back-to-back hitters here with 1 out.
A little bit of relief and a little room to go out there and kind of regroup.
Jacob Wilson skies the first pitch he sees to the right field corner, where Cam Smith makes the play in fair territory. Cam spins and quickly gets the ball back in. That's the second out of the inning. Time up, Javi threw him 3 changeups in that at bat. Little looper into shallow left is going to score a run. Drops in front of Matthews, and in to score is going to be Soderstrom. It's a 2-1 A's lead. Lawrence Butler with his first RBI of the season and just his second hit on the year. Into right field, hit well. Cam Smith on the move. It's past him into the wall. In to score Rooker. To third is Butler. He's being waved around. He's going to score. It's a 2 RBI double for Max Muncy, and the A's have taken a 4-1 lead. That's looped down the left field line. Long run Bryce Matthews. He's going to get there for the running catch in fair territory for the final out of the inning. 2 walks, 2 hits, 3 runs. A's lead. Correa down on strikes. 1 strikeout every inning for Springs. He has 4 in the game, 1 away in the 4th. Okay. Throws him a 2-2 changeup, and Walker pops it up. Nick Kurtz in foul territory. Puts it away for the second out. Time coming into today. And a called 3rd strike on Cam, and that'll do it for the Astros here in the 4th. 2 strikeouts for Springs in the inning, 5 in the game. Into the Seattle series. It's 4-pitch walk to start the inning. That is 4 walks allowed by Christian Javier for the second start of the season.
The quicker guys to home plate either.
Back-to-back walks for Christian. That's 5 walks in the game. Ground ball towards short. Javier could get another double play. Altuve makes the turn. That's a big twin killing. Runner goes to third now with 2 outs. Javier's had 4 double plays behind him. Popped up on the infield. Yainer Diaz drifting towards fair territory, and it's going to drop. That ball kept drifting on him. You can see it might be trouble. No other infielder can get there in time, and Yainer unable to make the play. And that is going to be a pop-up infield hit. And that's a 4-pitch walk out of the pen. That'll be walk number 6 allowed by the Astros. So the A's have half as many walks tonight. Wilson grounds one towards the middle, and that's going to get through. In to score is Soderstrom. Over to third goes Rooker. The A's pick up another run with 2 outs. All of their runs tonight have scored with 2 outs, and they lead this game 6-1. Gives up 6 earned runs in 3 2/3. Now Butler skies one to left. Going back on it. Matthews still going back near the wall. Leaping up, and it's gone. Bryce Matthews did everything he could, nearly robbing Butler of a home run. Instead, it's a 3-run shot the other way. Lawrence Butler who drove in his first run of the game in his last at bat, now adds 3 more here, and all of a sudden it's 9-1 A's.
And that fly ball right there, good indication of how the ball travels here at Sutter Health Park. Came off the bat at 96.2 and just went 354 feet, but that was enough to get out of this place. Ball just kept drifting. Bryce gave it a pretty good effort.
That was a great effort for a guy who is still 2 for 2. 9 2-out RBIs for the A's, and Muncy bidding for back-to-back home runs, and the onslaught continues here with 2 outs. It is a 6-run inning, all the runs scoring with 2 outs, and there could have been a caught pop-up for the 3rd out. The Astros would have been out of the inning at 4-1, and instead it's now a 10-1 game. Muncy a single, double, and a home run in 4 innings.
Hit 3 straight innings for Muncy as things continue to spiral for the Astros, trying to find a way out of the 4th inning.
4 runs without recording it out. Into center field, coming on Myers, and Jake will make a nice running catch for the final out of the inning. A's send 9 men to the plate. They score 6 2-out runs, and they lead this game 10-1. Trying to go 3-0 in his last 3 starts against the Astros, as Myers sends one towards the hole. Nice play by Jacob Wilson. What a play by the A's shortstop. Wilson throws out Jake Myers on a close play at first, as he was deep in the hole to get Jake. Yainer Diaz down on strikes, and Jeffrey Springs in control here, has retired the last 7 batters, 4 of those on strikeouts.
Pitches well that you get that kind of a late swing. Fastball well within the zone.
Slowly hit to the right side. Jeff McNeil is there. That's going to be another 1-2-3 inning for Jeffrey Springs. He's retired the last 8. Called 3rd strike, top of the zone. Clark didn't like the call, does not challenge it, and Roddery Munoz has his first strikeout of the night. There's one away in the 5th.
2 pretty good pitchers.
Ooh. Got him. So the one good news about the Astros tonight is they've limited Nick Kurtz as he goes down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. It's going to be another walk. So that's 7 now in the game. That's a line drive with a runner on the move towards the gap in right center. That's going to score a run. Shea Langeliers on the move. He'll cross the plate on the RBI double by Soderstrom. Guess what? It's another 2-out run for the A's. They have all 11 runs scored tonight with 2 outs. That's popped up. Christian Walker will take charge. So the A's score another run. They now lead it by 10. It's 11-1 after 5. The outfield to the dugout after the first couple of innings. This ball on the ground. Muncy will make the long throw, and a nice pick by Nick Kurtz at first, getting Jeremy Pena for the first out of the inning. That one's golfed into left field. Playable for Tyler Soderstrom. He'll make the play for the 2nd out. Bat tonight, so stay tuned for the next big Julie Morales Astros After Dark story on Shea Whitcomb as he goes down on strikes. 1-2-3 inning for Springs. Springs has been outstanding. It's a lopsided game, and he is pitching well. At the age of 29, after a really wild journey to get here. This ball sent into center field for a base hit. Jake Myers will keep Jacob Wilson to a single, as Wilson now has 2 hits in his last 2 at-bats.
178 2/3.
This ball sent in between the new second baseman Bryce Matthews and the new first baseman Shea Whitcomb. Astros have all kinds of changes on the infield. We can get those to you, as Lawrence Butler now has 3 hits. That's so Altuve, Correa, Walker, Alvarez all out of the game, and the new infield turns 2 as they get Max Muncy on a double play. Muncy had done everything else right tonight. Used on the bench now, or off the bench, if you will, for the Astros. Ryan Weiss gets a ground ball to third. Nick Allen gobbles it up, and he fires a strike to first, and a good stretch by Whitcomb. So Ryan Weiss pitches around first and second, nobody out with some. And a called third strike. Kelly strikes out the first batter he faces. That's now 8 strikeouts for A's pitching tonight.
Defense from Nick Allen.
This one slowly hit. Could be his first Astros hit. His former mate Jacob Wilson making a nice play. Wilson has made 2 really good plays tonight. One on Jake Myers, and that one. Kelly strikes out Cam Smith on 3 pitches. So Kelly with 2 strikeouts.
Manager always got a smile on his face.
One of the great storytellers and can talk to you about so many different topics. Jake Myers draws a walk.
I was too busy getting out of the way.
That's a walk. Oh, now they're going to challenge. Poor Yiner. Should have drawn a walk the previous pitch. Does he get this call? Please, Yiner. For the sake of being able to have a good eye. Yes! Yiner.
It's on the board.
Base is loaded.
Man.
Oh, we got to sell some. Another run. 3 walks in a row. This one with the bases loaded. So now an 11-2 game as Bryce draws the bases loaded walk. So Bryce picks up his second RBI of the season. Yeah. Bats tonight. And a little half swing towards second, played there on 1 hop by Jeff McNeil, and that'll do it for Houston in the inning. But they get 1 run back. It's now 11-2. 7th inning stretch time as the World Tour began for Ryan Weiss. Swing and a miss as he gets Denzel Clark here, and that's his first strikeout for Weiss. 1 out in the 7th. Because it has not been right the whole night.
They seem a little distracted.
Towards Pena. Jeremy makes the play on the line drive, and that's the 2nd out. Langoliers batting for the 5th time. He's drawn a couple of walks tonight. Ryan Weiss with a solid 1-2-3 inning. In fact, that's the first one for the Astros tonight. Weiss with 2 shutout innings out of the pen. Christian Vasquez is the DH, and he sends one to right. Julia, which Shea Whitcomb story do you want here?
My goodness, you're right. There's so many.
All of that.
Shea goes down on strike. Stay tuned for more Shea Whitcomb stories as the season progresses. That is out number 2. By the way, one of the more disappointing things here between innings, it was quite a sight to see.
It was a sight.
Throwing knuckleballs to them down there. Saw on the ground to second. And that'll be a 1-2-3 inning for JT Ginn as we continue on here in this 11-2 game, heading to the bottom of the 8th. 5 batters, including a double play. So he's gone 2 shutout innings. And he gets a high fly ball here into center field off the bat of Tyler Soderstrom. Soderstrom retired for the first time since the 1st inning. And there's 1 away. Looks like Shaq still has the orange baseball, the only one that was not thrown out of the booth by Sparky. That ball drilled to left. Can Loperfido get back on it? He can. For the out. Brent Rooker hit it hard. He lines out to left for the 2nd time tonight. 7 in a row as he pitches here in the 8th inning. And gives up a base hit here with 2 outs as Hernandez sends one into right field. Hayes, if you're just joining us, I'm not sure where you've been because it's been a day, possibly 2, having to go 3 innings. And this one lined on the air, in the air, caught by the 3rd baseman. That's Nick Allen recording the final out. So good. Team that was struggling mightily to score runs, and an Astros team leading the American League in runs scored. How about Nick Allen? He's 2 for 2. Guy who spent 3 years here in an A's uniform from 2022, actually technically near here in Oakland, 2022 to 2024. Pena double down the line, and then 2 from Nick Allen. Shattered bat, and Cam Smith is going to have his first base hit of the night. Nick Allen will take 3rd. As Cam and Nick Allen have back-to-back hits here. Jake hits it deep enough to score a run, you would think. Denzel Clark is going to make the catch and toss the ball into second base. So the Astros get their 3rd run of the night. Myers picks up RBI number 3 on the season as Nick Allen scores the run. He has scored 2 of the 3 runs for the Astros. He hits one to right field. That'll be down into the corner. Cam Smith will be off to third. Digging it out of the corner will be Butler. They're going to wave Cam home. Here comes the throw, and Cam is going to be safe. That's an RBI double for Yainer Diaz, and all of a sudden it's 11-4. I can imagine Joey Loperfido will be in the lineup tomorrow as Bryce sends one into shallow left. Coming on is Soderstrom. And there's 2 outs here in the 9th, and Jeremy Pena will bat. Tomorrow could be the first time he plays back-to-back days since then. That is not what Mark Kotsay was looking for with this 11-4 lead. A 4-pitch walk to Pena, so he's on base for the second time tonight.
Yeah.
In the air, shallow left, Soderstrom, and this one comes to a close. All A's tonight as the A's win their home opener here at Sutter Health Park in West Sacramento, scoring 11 runs, all with 2 outs as they defeat the Astros in the first game of this weekend series 11-4. Astros postgame show presented by Whataburger. Kevin Eschenfelder, Brian Bogusevic are your host. Julian Morales getting interviews in the Astros clubhouse. Postgame show next.